Hello, and welcome back to another Tarot Deep Dive. I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and this is the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I was talking about this a little earlier. I was talking about her throne. I was talking about her amazing energy, how powerful she is, how alluring she is. You know what? The Queen of Cups is one of the most psychic figures in the entire tarot deck, and I never really tell anybody. But I'm telling you here, if you're here and you're learning this, hit the thumbs up. Let me know you actually acknowledge that, because that's what it is. Because she rules the subconscious, the dreams, the intuition, the emotion, omens, symbols. And if you're a Cancer sign, you fall under that good company. That's you. You know, her throne is not on land. It's the result of some good work of the ocean here. She has one foot on conscience, like the conscious world, and she has the other resting right into the unseen, the water. And she's very much working her energy into the emotional realm, but she doesn't dominate. She feels, and that's what makes her very powerful. And when I pull her card, I don't really make a big deal about this. And this is what's fascinating with these when I go into these tarot deep dives. And I don't make, and that's why when you come here, it's more important for you to understand that I'm letting you in on secrets, cosmic secrets. Like, I'm telling you stuff that I don't tell you on the teaching side. Because people go, oh, I ask people, I go, what do you like? And they go, I love how you teach. No, this is the teaching. Because what it is about her, is like, she's unlike any of the other cups. Like that cup is super ornate. If you look at her cup and you look at the design of anything on her, like her throne, everything, the whole thing, it's super ornate, all of it. She's she's fancy. And how many Cancers are out there who love being fancy, or have Cancer in your chart and like being fancy? But that's also the symbol of the subconscious mind. It's that of the, or even the emotional secrets that they can't be spoken, but only understood. Maybe if you see through that beauty kind of thing. And that's the thing with the Cancer. That's the secret of the Cancer energy, and that's what makes this card a good tie into that Cancer energy. Her intuition it doesn't broadcast. It's almost like her heart is her sanctum. And when you look at the emotional mastery of this queen, this is the one who starts to begin with discernment. What are you looking for? Why are you here? What do it's sexy. It's sexy because her gaze is soft but penetrating. She's like, when she can't figure you out or whatever this is, she looks through the masks. She sees through the stories. She looks for people. She looks for the most interesting people to tell stories. And that's what that is. Her gaze is a very intuitive, deep reading energy. It's not of words, it's of energy. She wants to she works through clairvoyant energy. And I'm asking you out there, if you are a Cancer and you happen to be on this card right now, or if any time in the future, are you intuitive? Just let me know below in comments. Say yes. That's all I gotta do, say yes. But what I'm asking you for is because the Queen of Cups, this card here, when I pull for this, for me on my readings, it's showing the empathetic energy, the empathetic oracle energy that comes with the pulse of the energy, the universe, the pulse of truth beneath the surface. Any surface the universe will put at it, but beneath the robe, the ocean, the pattern energy, the ripple. Like, if you look at even her robe, it's connected to even the symbolism of her robe connects to the emotional tides. She's not separate from the universe like you. And that's why I ask you guys, there's currency in the Cancer energy. When you come, it's almost like you have witch-like energy. And that's why it's really fascinating. Any Cancer energy has a fascination with moons, or fascination with witchcraft, or they've had some kind of association with it. The robe, that kind of association is emotion. And that's what brings me to this card here, and brings me back to that. And not that it's a bad thing, but it's the threshold of it's which domain do we live in. And then it brings us back even further into the intuition's domain. And that water, that memory, the psyche, the psyche, even the energy. The Queen's feet nearly touch it, but it also shows that we can cross that realm at will. And this, your energy, anyone that has this or has even water in your chart will know that that's the royalty. That's the emotional presence saying you have the ability, you have been touched by a higher power. But the protection, the stability that comes along with this queen energy it's not porous energy. She chooses who she's allowing in it. She may not receive that emotional depth with everybody, but she will drink from the sacred cup with people she finds to be fascinating, finds to be soft or sovereign, but that sit with that signature power that she's used to. And you'll notice even on the stonework on her what would be throne are angels, symbolizing the divine communication through intuition. She has connection. And any of this angel work, any of this is Queen of Cups energy, it's the embodiment of the emotional alchemy. So she has connection to the divine, to the deep, to the emotions. She knows. She's the knowing without knowing why. That's what she really is. It's claircognizance is what I think it would be considered. Maybe that would be it. Emotional claircognizance, maybe. But I think that's what it comes in as, because what it comes through as, she's the muse, she's the source of inspiration, the art, the poetry, the spiritual insight for other people. And that's psychic protection incarnate. But she brings in this power that's very, very emotional, but it's also deep. She's the keeper of that amazing, intense, hidden energy. And it's almost like ancient energy. And it's emotional maturity that's part of this too. Let's not dismiss any of that. Let's be very fair here, because when we're looking at this energy, it is power, it's influence. It's not domination, it's nurturing. And the emotional boundaries that we set here are for intuitive mastery, or is for intuitive growth. And she's trying to learn through the divine love, the unconditional divine love. And as we move through here, we're looking at this because the cherubs on the throne here, they're reminding us as she's working and doing all of this work that this is her choice. This is her choice. She's both a mirror and a guide. And so she chooses which direction she goes. She can look inner or outer. So she can say, hey, I'm going to hide in my shell, as it would be. Or she could say, I would be looking outward. And whatever that is, she could be mothering people or kind of looking to her own internal qualities. And that's emotional intelligence too. And when she's teaching the emotional intelligence, it becomes a spiritual superpower for her. This Queen of Cups brings that in, because its intuition and is rising. It's teaching that clarity. That's part of this process for her, and she brings that in with this. She calls people to find the deeper meaning in dreams and sensations, and knowing why, and why do you think that happened, and what do you consider that, or what was the reason behind that. She's the keeper of the emotions, of the intuition. She's the bridge between worlds. So when we're seeing this card, or I'm seeing any of this energy, the stonework or any of this, she's not looking at just having pebbles at her feet. She's uncovering what those pebbles are. She's uncovering what these stones are. She's looking at each and she's uncovering each stonework and looking at all these rocks and saying, why do we have these? These are not just little nothings. she's using them she's embodying what she wants to find. She's the embodiment of gentle power, as it would be. And as always, my friends, if you guys enjoyed these kind of comments, and you enjoyed the learning, I would ask you to find me on the other social media, and then I'll see you on the next one. Be safe. Peace.